Hello, crafty friends, it's Komenda here, and I have another process video for you. This time I have a page with my cute little boy, and I will be using So Cute collection from Studio 40. This is Polish company, and they have this very fresh, modern style. And they recently released two new collections. This one is called So Cute, and there is another collection, more romantic for people who love making travel journals, art journals, but I will focus on this one in this page. So I'm starting with cutting the strips of the pattern papers from So Cute collection, and I just eyeballed it, and I will not use the whole strips. You will see me in a second that I will trim them to the smaller size because I want to turn them into the tags. I will create a grid design on my page, but it will be based on tags instead of rectangles or squares. So this will be the size of my tag, and I created the size basing on the picture I am going to use. I just wanted it to be big enough to accommodate the picture of my lovely puppy. So I just created the first one, and I am using it as a template for all the rest of the tags. So no measuring, kind of sort of eyeballing. Yeah, so this is how I work. I can give you exact measurements, but you can change the size depending on pictures you want to use. I chose 4 photos, but you can use 8, 9 for the same design. So this one will be perfect if you have a lot of pictures you want to feature in your page. And after I created all the tags, I decided I needed to add something brighter too, so I reached for another pattern from the same collection. I just wanted to add it to the page too, because I thought it will need something more colorful, I would say. And after cutting the rectangles, I am adding cut corners to each rectangle to turn them into tags. I have the special puncher, but you can first create those tags with dies if you have ones. Then you can just use trimmer or scissors to cut the edges. This is very simple, basic design. I just prefer this puncher because it works the fastest. And the next step, after all of my tags are cut out, is backing each of 4 pictures with a piece of pattern paper from the collection to give my photo a frame. So I'm just backing every picture with the same size of paper. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think I printed 4 pictures in one 4 by 6 photo. So they are like quarter of 4 by 6. And now I'm using colorful cardstock pieces in pastel colors to punch the reinforced circles. And again, I am using the puncher. If you have a die, you can use it too. If you have just regular circle puncher, you can use this and punch the hole through the circle and the tag. I just like how neat it looks when you cut it out this way. And if you would like to know, this puncher is from a Crafterier. This is European company. They have a shop in Spain, but the same type of puncher was released by We Are Memory Keepers, and now it's called We Are Makers. But I had I have this from We Are Makers, but it has a poorer quality than this tiny little puncher. It kind of stacks a lot, and I prefer this one. And they do exactly the same job. Next step is adding something to my white cardstock, and I am using this paw stencil from scrapbook.com. I will leave you the links to the products in the description box of this video. And I'm using spun sugar Distress oxide ink. This is a very light pink color to just add a little something to the page so it won't be this boring white and it will pops the papers better, I would say. And after I added all the pulse, I reached for my very, very old missed. This was Color Shine series from Heidi Swap. It doesn't exist anymore, and those are like 10 years old. And the color was called Seafoam, but you can use any other mist or just watercolor paint that is slightly diluted, whatever fits your design. Of course, if you're not scrapbooking your dog or cat, you can use other pattern. If you're scrapbooking birthday, you can use like a confetti for the stencil or maybe stars. If you're scrapbooking something more romantic or girly, you can use hearts. So choosing the pattern is also very easy and you can swap it. Just use the idea of the design. After everything was dry, I backed every tag with piece of cardstock because I wanted to add dimension to my page, but you can replace it with um, 3D foam or fan foam or whatever you use to add dimension. You can glue those flat if you like to have like a flatter design to fit into the pocket or page protector or whatever you are using to store your designs. But now the fun part happens when everything is glued down, pictures and tags, which is the main element of the composition. Now it's time to embellish everything. And I am using bits and pieces from So Cute collection, which is stickers. And there is this cut apart sheet with elements and there are tags on the one side and other side has those cute little elements and few frames. So I'm cutting those to create layers on the composition. And some of them are glued flat, some of them will get their own layer of 3D foam. And I am focusing on dogs mostly, and I'm also adding cameras because I'm scrapbooking my puppy. There are also cats in this collection if you would like to scrapbook cats instead of dogs. And my poor puppy is posing with all sorts of head coverings. He's patient enough to let me do this to him. So he's wearing cat ears. He is wearing like a nightcap, or I don't know, this is something people wore in the past. He's wearing witch outfit for Halloween and just a simple cloth that I made him a Polish babushka. After adding stickers, there is also super fun set of epoxy stickers in this collection. So I'm also adding those for more texture. And for the title, I am using my favorite bold letters alpha dice from scrapbook.com. Honestly, I am using it over and over again. The most versatile font that I own, and trust me, I own a lot of alpha dice sets. This one is my favorite for making titles because letters are big enough to back them with pieces of 3D foam, so you can turn them into more dimensional title. And the title is Przebieranki, which is in Polish like a dress ups. The English title would be Dress Ups, and I am just playing with more stickers and epoxy stickers after my title was done to finish up the composition. Uh, Studio 40 not only releases collections, but they also have like a single set of stickers, a lot of those transparent stickers, especially black and white versions. And they have a lot of super fun wordings. There are also sets of like colorful stickers, and I reached for those. They are outside the collection. I just needed to add something more to the design, and I used those stickers. About Me is the name of the set, and they have English wording, but some of the stickers, many of the stickers have Polish wording. So depending on what you like to use, I don't mind mixing fonts, mixing languages on my pages because I do it for myself. So here is the finished page. I really, really love those pictures, and I had so much fun creating this page with my lovely puppy. Thank you so much for staying with me, for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to never miss any new video. And here are some other videos you may like. Check the description box for the links. And thank you so much for joining me, and see you soon on some other video. Bye!